Good morning, guys. I know I did a video last night, and I did this same video. Well, it really wasn't last night. It was this morning because I did one at 3 o'clock a.m. and I did one at like 4. It was 4 something when it uploaded. Because they tell you when your video upload. I see it. Just put them over there. School clothes coming in. I'm an online shopper. I do not go to the store. I avoid the store any ways possible. But just school stuff coming in and she's opening up. That's all. That's Caleb's. No, that's your shirt. That's a girl's shirt. Yeah, so them your shirts. But back to the story. Back to the plan.
Pants came in too.
I don't know what all came in. Just check your clothes bags and see what's in there. But back to the video. I did a Pet Peeves video this morning and I uploaded it. But when I listened to it, it was like really, really low. And that's because I was talking low because I was at work. And I didn't want to wake anybody up and I didn't want to disturb anybody. So when I listened to it coming up the road, I could like barely hear the video. You could hear it, but you have to be like in the room where it's like really quiet. So I was like, I need to go ahead on and redo that video because people ain't gonna be able to hear that video. So after I had distributed and shared it everywhere, I went in and I pulled it from places. But I'm gonna do, it was supposed to be my top 10 pet peeves, but I ended up doing 11. So, them Caleb's. Okay, well, them Caleb's then.
This is size 16.
Okay, but I'm about to get started with this video. Now, I inboxed the Fair Fam. I inboxed your girl. I don't know if you saw it yet, but check your Instagram because I really don't know. I know when people do these tagging videos, you can tag others in the video. And you can ask them to do it and play along with you. So, I don't know if I'm actually supposed to tag you into my video. Or am I just supposed to say you ladies' names or however it's supposed to go? But, I'm going to check my Instagram and let me know. So, the Fair Fam, I want you to do it. I want Glam Life to do it. Mommy Bear 360, thank you for the shout out. And you definitely played a good clip of my video to Gatorland. Thank you so much. Pretty Ken K Caston, you can do it. And Adri Life Journeys, Alexis World, you and your mommy can do it. Really for your mommy, but you can help your mommy. And I think it's Jerine Crystal. I think that's the name. Used to be Ashley Crystal Beauty Channel. So you know who I'm talking about. And anybody else that I might go backward and forward with, my hair is dripping because it's wet. But anybody else that I may go backward and forth with and communicating with, you guys feel free to play along. But some of you all may already have saw because when I uploaded it, I uploaded and I left it up there for about an hour or so, and I took it off and I already had views on it. So I'm gonna say the same 11 questions that I said at my same 11 pet peeves that I said last night at work. But I'm just gonna be louder where you guys can actually hear me. Huh? That's Maya talking, y'all, while I'm trying to do this video. But my first pet peeve, which should have been my first pet peeve, is farting. I can't stand farting. If you got a fart, to go to the bathroom. It's already on my other video. If you got a fart, go to the bathroom. Because I cannot stand. You finna come up in this talk of why I do this. Now you finna bring I'm finna bring your rotten self up in it. So you can shut up. That's my husband or something. Why I do this. That's a pet peeve. Everybody got their own pet peeves. Farting is one of my pet peeves. When you up in the room watching TV or just sitting up in the kitchen or anywhere and somebody fart and you just smell the scent that come out of everywhere. I can't stand it. It works me to the bones because that's what the bathroom is for. The bathroom is made to pee-pee, to boo-boo, to fart, to do whatever you want to do up in the bathroom. That's what the bathroom is for. But I can't stand for people to do it. Now I understand if you up in the public or something, and if your stomach is hurting, you up in a public store and you can't help yourself. But you know, people up in a public store, I ain't saying I have never done it in public before. But if I got to do that up in the public, I'm gonna make sure I go down the aisle to myself and I'm gonna do it. I'm not finna just do that up in the front of people. That is so that's you ain't got manners when you do stuff like that. So go to the bathroom with your farts, and if you can hold it up in the store, hold it, or either go down the aisle to yourself, because people don't want to smell it. Up in the bed, my husband, he is rotten. he is rotten. When he you know, some people have loud farts, some people have little quiet farts. Mine is quiet. Yeah, like a little quiet poop. Mine be quiet. Mine be loud, kind of loud, like a little bit. Yeah, I'm backwards. Mine be kind of loud a little bit. But his is silent. But his is silent, y'all. It's like a silent bomb when he used bathroom. I was talking about his fart, but the phone wrong. But I'm telling you, his fart is silent. You could be laying up in the bed. You could be watching TV. You could be trying to go to sleep. You could be trying to do whatever you want to do. And all of a sudden, you smell something super stinky. And that's because he didn't let out a bomb. He didn't let out a bomb. So I'm going to have to give him a good cleaning out, and maybe that'll help some of his scents. But it kills me. You can't even cover your nose. It don't matter what you do with the pillow. Everything, you can smell it. It's like a real bomb. You can use it to run some people out of the house if you want to. All you got to do is put his fart up in a bottle and let it out. Number 2 pet peeve. I can't stand when people like sneeze or cough and they don't, do it in their elbow. And even you can do it with your hand, because some people try to do it with their hand. But once you do that, go wash your hand, because you spreading germs. And when you coughing, when you sneezing and stuff, it's airborne. You just spreading germs everywhere. So, man, cover yourself up. People don't want them germs. I don't want nobody germs. I don't even want my kids germs. They can tell y'all. I love my kids. I brought them into the world, but I don't even want they germs. That's why I be on them. Cover your mouth. Go wash your hands. Because they know I don't like nothing like that. You got to have manners. We have to teach our kids manners and different principles, because if we don't teach them, they not going to know. Wash your hand when you sneeze. Wash your hands when you coughing, if you got a cough in your hand. And sometimes, oh, this is a cute shirt. I think that was cute. Sometimes soap and water is not accessible, but use some hand sanitizer. But if you can't get to neither one of them and you got a cough or sneeze, and I know sometimes it's a reflex that you might do, but do it in your elbow, because you ain't finna be touching your elbow and shaking about the hand. Imagine.
Or do it outside.
Yeah, do it outside, do it wherever you could do that. But just imagine, y'all, somebody that coughed and sneezed, and then you don't know about it. And they, what's up, man, what's up, girl? Shaking hands, hugging, and you got their germs all over you. Nasty. Very nasty. I can't stand nothing like that. Wash your freaking hand. We got to teach our kids to do these things. We just got to teach them to do it. Just like using the bathroom. Okay. Some people come out the bathroom, they don't even wash their hands. I know I've been a witness up in the stores and different places where people, especially public places, when you use these bathrooms, that's another pet peeve. Number 3. When you be up in these places and people don't even wash their hands, that is so freaking nasty. For you to sit up on your behind and use the bathroom and you don't wash your hands.
Especially employees.
Yes, especially employees that's cooking over your food. That's why it's good to always say your grace before you eat your food, because you don't know what people be doing, and is they really washing their hand or doing whatever they're supposed to be doing. Let me tell y'all. Okay, I try to teach my kids to wash their hands, because I try my best to wash my hands. Okay, in the middle of the morning, sometimes I will slip. I try to wash my hands in the middle of the morning. Yes, I do. But sometimes when I'm so super tired, I skip. I just try to use a whole lot of tissue to wipe myself so I can't get no wetness or nothing on it, which is still no excuse not to wash your hand when the sink is there. But I try to wash my hand in the middle of the morning. I try to wash it through the day and try to wash it before you cook. But it's just nasty for people not to wash their freaking hands. What? It is. That's the truth. It's nasty for people not to wash their hands. You don't know what you're eating behind. Just like bathrooms. Number 4. I can't stand nasty bathrooms. When you going, especially like if you at a public restaurant or a convenience store, I ain't gonna say like a public restaurant. Sometimes they be the bathroom might be a little filthy and you don't know they don't know it's filthy because they try to keep stuff up at restaurants. But just like a convenience store or a grocery store, you know, some place like that you might go to and the bathroom is nasty. And you know you got people that pee all on the seat of the toilet. And you know we ain't gonna sit on no toilet because you just ain't finna sit on no toilet up in no public place because you don't know who sit on it. You don't know what these people might have. But I can't even squat. I cannot even squat to even try to attempt to pee if pee is on a freaking toilet. I can't do it. I still got to roll off almost a whole roll of tissue up in the stall. That's what be taking me so long. I had to roll off all this tissue so I can dab and clean that stuff up and put it up in the freaking garbage before I can even squat over top to pee. I can't stand a stinking nasty bathroom. Just like I be on my sons at home. When they pee in the bathroom nasty, I can't stand nothing like that. I think this number 5.
4.
I just did number 4. Number 5. When you up in the store and you got your basket, they got their basket, both of y'all coming. Okay? And why somebody trying to race to get to the doggone checkout? It's going to be there. You already got to get checked out. So it's going to be right there. But I can't stand somebody think you stop, maybe turn your head for a minute. They rushing with the basket, trying to hurry up and get up in the freaking line, trying to like a line cutter, just like we up in school, up in the cafeteria, we up in school. Somebody trying to break the line, trying to get to the checkout. We still got to get checked out, honey. Everybody going to get checked out. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, just like at the drive-thru at McDonald's. I was talking about that on Facebook. Well, I posted about that on Facebook. Where I stay at, people be racing to, honey, they be racing to the drive-thru up at McDonald's. They act like the food gonna go away. It's 2 drive-thru lanes. And you got your lane, and they got their lane, right? So, everybody gonna get to the window to pay for your food and get your food. The food ain't gonna go nowhere. But, you have people that be actually sitting up here rushing to the freaking drive-thru. Trying to beat you, gonna almost hit your car. Which they better have some doggone good insurance if they hit my car. Either one of my cars. My old car, my new car, my truck, I don't care what I got. You better have some doggone good insurance if you hit me, you trying to rush to get you some freaking food from McDonald's. Now, I'm not down to McDonald's because I love certain foods from McDonald's. They coffee got me hooked. Every day when I got to go to work at night, I got to have it. Coffee got me hooked. I eat that oatmeal when I'm trying to cut back and not trying to, you know, eat nothing too high in calories. I get that oatmeal. And then I love their filet-o fish. Yes, that's what I get. I don't like their burgers, but I like their filet-o fish. And don't you know, when it's come time, it's going to be like November or December when they have them doggone mac ribs. Oh my goodness, they make you eat your fingers out. So I'm not down at McDonald's because I'm just saying, people be acting the fool for no reason. Let's see what else I don't like, y'all. I got a lot of stuff I don't like. Yeah, she said a nasty house. That's a pet peeve too, a nasty house. I can't stand a nasty house. It irritates the heck out of me. I can't stand to tell nobody to keep doing nothing all the time and keep picking up this, keep doing this, and don't do that, don't do that. I can't stand nothing like that either.
I don't like when I'm at school and I just go in the bathroom in the cafeteria and then somebody else gonna come in there and then I see when they just pull their hand down with the little thing.
Oh, well, you heard what he said. That's what he don't like. That was good.
But
Saying
I
he don't like.
do with my foot.
Do with your foot. Okay, let's see something else I don't like. I done said so much of stuff, and I put it out on my other video.
Like bad things to happen.
No, I don't like bad things to happen, but I'm trying to see my pet peeve. Oh, trash. I don't like when people throw trash out the window. It irks me when people throw trash out the window. And I know it ain't none of my trash, and it's not my world, it's God's world. But I can't stand people be throwing trash out the window. It be doing stuff to me when I be saying stuff just throw everywhere. It looks so nasty when you just riding and stuff just throw everywhere.
You got to get
So,
inmates a job.
No, it's not. He talking about, okay, this my husband with his lazy behind. Talking about you got to get an inmate's job. It ain't no such thing that you got to get no inmates no job. Yeah, they got to have a job. But if you got a garbage can at home, or if you got a garbage can where you going to, why you can't just wait and put the stuff in the garbage?
If they ain't got no paper on the road to pick up, what they gonna do? They ain't
They
gonna come out.
don't just come out to pick up paper. I'm sure they probably come do other stuff. I plead the fifth. I disagree. I feel like you shouldn't litter. I can't stand littering. I feel like you need to put the paper in the garbage, in the bathroom, at home, at somebody's house. Walmart got all them garbage cans. I put stuff in Walmart garbage cans. When you getting gas, they got a pump. A garbage can. So it's no excuse to really be littering over this earth. I ain't buying what he's saying about giving no inmates no job. I ain't buying nothing like that. But that's how he think. What else I don't like?
When people keep bugging you about something.
Power didn't go out.
Usually the
Let's see. I done lost track of how many numbers I had, child. I was trying to do 11. But I actually done lost track of how many numbers I done had. I can't stand when people be always up in somebody else's business. Now, that be bothering me. When you see like a lot of people that's always up in somebody else's business all the time.
When people read your message,
that gets on my nerves. I can't stand. If you mind your own business, you won't have nobody else's business to be tending to up in. Mind your business. Sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around other folks. And then you won't stay in your own lane. And then you won't have nobody else's business to be tending to. I can't stand that.
stay all at my Kool-Aid.
And let's see. Oh, I know what. I don't like hypocrites. And I'm probably like a little hypocrite too, because I ain't got my stuff together, either with God. I'm trying. I do be trying. I don't read the Bible like I need to, and I don't go to church like I need to. I go to church and then I work, and I can't go to church, but then I can go to church on like some spare time I can. So I need to get better. But I don't like people who just be portraying like, everybody got to get it right. None of us perfect. We all allowed to make mistakes. But if you on this path and you trying to do the right thing in life, and trying to turn over a new leaf, as my grandmama would say, turn over a new leaf, you shouldn't be out here encouraging people to do wrong. You shouldn't be telling people things, wrong. Don't do that. If you're trying to turn a new leaf, you encourage somebody and you do the right thing. Even if you don't want to do the right thing, you do the right thing. When you're trying to turn over a new leaf. So people need to stop doing it. I can't stand that either. I don't know how many pet peeves I done said, because I've been talking so much and I done lost track.
Like 6 or 7.
Okay, I said the farting. I said the cutting line. I said people don't wash hands. I said sneezing, nasty houses. I said what else I said? I gotta see what I said, y'all. I'm gonna have to pause this video to see have I said all my pet peeves. Wait a minute. Okay, y'all, these my last 2. And with the help of Maya and Bug, I did go over 11. I already see that. But my last 2 pet peeves. I can't stand when somebody trying to overtalk me. Don't overtalk me. If I'm talking, let me get my point across. And then you get your point across. Have you ever heard of listening and then giving feedback? Listen and then give your feedback. I can't stand when I'm trying to say something to somebody trying to talk on top of me. That's just so freaking rude, and I cannot freaking stand it. So I can't stand people trying to overtalk me. Pump your brakes and listen. Pump your brakes and listen sometime. He say Trio overtalk me. He talking about my brother. Yeah, when he drunk, he do try to overtalk somebody. But I'm talking about people just in general. You can't do nothing with drunks but walk away. But people in general shouldn't overtalk you. When you talking, let somebody get that freaking point across. You ain't got to be hooping and hollering to get no point across. Talk like grown-ups. Get your point across. And then you come on back and give your feedback. Just as simple and plain as that. This one I can't stand either, y'all. Oh, cell phones. We all love our cell phones. I'm not saying that. But let me tell you what I can't stand.
With somebody on their cell phone and you talking.
Yep. Yeah. He said that. Somebody when you talking and they on their cell phone, they ain't paying you no attention because they up into their phone. When you up in the room with a lot of people, you supposed to be communicating together, and they on their phone. I can't stand it. Just imagine like going out to dinner with people or going out to dinner, and y'all supposed to be at the dinner and y'all both on the phone or one on the phone all the time. That means you ain't paying the other one no attention. You ain't into the other one if you up into your cell phone all the time. So I can't stand it. people that be glued to their phone. We gonna all check our phone. We're going to all get on our phone sometime because that's just human nature. We attached to the phone. But sometimes we got to know when to put these phones down because these phones be interfering with everyday life. So I can't stand it. Put the phones down. I remember telling these kids, it's been months ago I told these kids, and we haven't done it yet. But when I try to make us eat at the kitchen table, right? And we haven't done that lately. Well, we used to all sit down at the kitchen table and eat, especially like breakfast, and we all sit in the kitchen area when we eat. But I used to tell them, excuse me, it's been months ago. When we get to the table, everybody gonna put their phone down. And that way you can learn how to talk and communicate with each other more. Because if you don't put the phone down, everybody gonna be texting. Everybody gonna be looking. Everybody gonna be reading. Everybody gonna be doing this. Everybody gonna be doing that on the phone. The phones that took over. They done took people's mind. They done took people's brain. They so attached to them like it's something that you got to have. But those are my pet peeves. I don't think they is 11. It's probably like 12 or 13 or something with the help of these kids giving me other stuff they knowing they irritate me. But those are my, I'm just going to put it on their top pet peeves instead of top 11 because I done lost count. And I'm not going to go back and listen to this video again to see how many pet peeves I done because it's just a little bit too much for me to do because this video gonna already be long enough. Don't you guys forget to subscribe to Kim and Maya. Me and Maya will be coming with more videos. As a matter of fact, we're finna do another video after this. We're gonna all do a video together after this. But the problem is getting this here uploaded when you at home up on this jacked up internet. So don't you guys forget to subscribe. Everyone that I named and anybody else that want to play along and the pet peeves video, go on. It's some guy, little boy, asked for JJ4L or something. He asked for a shout out. I have no idea who you are, sweetie, but shout out to JJ4L. Check out his page. I don't know who he is. And my son KK Quan ___ TISSOT. Shout out to my boy. He don't do too much because the internet sucks around here, so it ain't too much you can really do around here. But until next time, I already called her out in the beginning. Until next time, everybody shout out in the beginning that's tagged into the video. Y'all know y'all is like still like a shout out. Anytime your name called in the video, it's like a shout out. Because you're people that I F with, your people that I deal with. So, talk to you later, baby.